So here we have vinegar that is composed of a carbon, two oxygens, and the rest is filled with hydrogen. Red is oxygen, black is carbon, and white is hydrogen. You have to note that all carbons have 4 connections. For instance, this carbon here has 3 hydrogens and another carbon on this side. All oxygens have 2 connections. For instance, this oxygen here is double connected to carbon, and this oxygen here is connected to this carbon and hydrogen. This we call acetic acid, or in more common terms is vinegar. That will react with this compound. Let me put this on the side. With this compound, that is sodium bicarbonate, or more commonly known as baking soda. It is 1 carbon with 3 oxygens and 1 hydrogen, and here we have sodium, or natrium as we say in Dutch. So what happens when we put this together? Let's put them in the water. This one is a salt, so the sodium will disconnect from the molecule and dissolve in water. So we have here a sodium, and we have here the rest of the molecule. And note that this one is positively charged, the sodium is positively charged, and this one is negatively charged. As we can see here, it still has the electrons connected to the rest of the molecule. The same happens with this acetic acid. It's an acid, so when you put it in water, the hydrogen disconnects and dissolves in water, and the rest of the molecule, negatively charged, you can see here by this point, also dissolves in water. So what we have now in the water is 2 organic molecules that are negatively charged, a positively sodium atom and a hydrogen atom. So what will happen now with the reaction? We have this sodium, it will react with the vinegar molecule and then form sodium acetate, it's called. Never mind about the name. This is the molecule we remain. And the other one, we see here we have a hydrogen ion and the baking soda negatively charged molecule. This molecule, it likes to form water. Water is always a very nice molecule. So what it will do, it will react this hydrogen, will snip off this part of, now let me better put the other one, it will snip off, no, I will take this one. It will snip off this one and react with it, and we have here a molecule of water. This is not so nicely, let me put here a little bit a shorter bond, that's what I didn't like, let me put here a shorter bond. We have here now a hydrogen molecule, oxygen with 2 hydrogens. And what remains here? We have this molecule, and this last bond will now reconnect with this carbon. So let me put this in another way. This one, it's the same bonds, don't forget, it's the same bonds. I will put this one with this one, and this one will connect with this double bond. And what do we have now? Linear molecule, carbon, oxygen, oxygen, namely CO2. So what we started with was vinegar and baking soda. What we wind up is sodium acetate, that is something that stays on the side. We have produced water, and we have produced carbon dioxide, and this carbon dioxide is what makes the bread nice fluffy, so you can eat it and it's pleasant to eat. So that are the end products of our reaction: water, carbon dioxide, and organic molecule.